What else you guys been up to, man? You just came back from
I had a little vacation.
Italy, right?
I went to Italy. It was fun.
Yeah. Why did you just wanted to go to Italy or?
Well, yeah, because the rest of our year is gonna be pretty rammed, and I was gonna go pretty hard with work anyway. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll take a little time off. I'll spend a week. I'll go to Italy and I'll just chill out, literally do nothing, like do no work, which is crazy to think.
Imagine
You doing no work. How dare you?
Yeah, so I just went to Italy. I rented a car and then drove around and ate food all day. Dude,
sounds sick.
coffee game is unimaginable in Italy.
Wait, which part of Italy were you? North or south?
North.
Okay,
I drove around the north. I just basically went to. I was like, I like this food. Where does it originate from in Italy? And so I went there. So like, I love like Genovese sauce.
Yeah.
I love that. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Genova because that's where it's from. And I had like just an ungodly amount of pesto. It was so fucking good, dude. It was, oh my god, it was unreal. I went to Bologna. Because that's where bolognese sauce comes from. Which, I wasn't a big fan of bolognese sauce, but they do it, and it was unreal how hard they do it. Dude, it's... Dude, I've been to Italy before, so I knew the pasta was good, but I just don't remember it being that good. It was like...
What do you mean?
I think I was like 16, 17, 18. I didn't appreciate it. And now, after eating pasta a lot in Japan, I'm like... and I thought it was pretty good here. I thought it was all right. And then going to Italy, I'm like... It's not even the same league.
Not even close.
It's like it's like the kindergartners versus the pros. It's not even like I don't know how. It's just flour. Like, how is this so different? Like, this is crazy. But like every, and pastas I've just never even heard of. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, actually, it's a sack inverted of pasta, and we stuff it. And I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, give me that.
Hell yeah.
Good. And like I said, like the coffee is unreal.
How much coffee did you have? You
8 espressos a day. Just because like
8 espresso. Oh my god.
Just because like, dude, you go anywhere and people offer you espressos. It's so bizarre, right? So like,
Connor's like, why is my resting heartbeat at
yeah, for sure. But like, I had the lowest heart rate in Italy. Like,
yeah,
for sure. Like I was driving, and like the first areas I drove around, like I needed the car, but then after that it was kind of annoying to have a car, so I
ran.
Yeah, I just got the trains because it was pretty good.
Oh,
after
trains,
that. Because
okay.
like, super annoying. You couldn't really like go around. You had to go back into like Milan and then go back.
Right.
So I was just like, fuck this. So I drove the first part. You know where I went to actually?
Oh.
Fuck it, I get it later. You know where I went to? And I guess this all started because of you. Is that you remember when you bought us the Barolo wine?
Yeah.
I went to Barolo.
Shit.
So I went to
You
Barolo.
got some Barolo wine?
Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was
hell yeah.
so Barolo is such a cool area. I'm talking like fucking son of that guy. It's basically just like this really like picturesque, sprawling hills, really beautiful. I rented a Vespa as well.
Oh, fuck
Drove
yeah.
that around.
Now we're talking.
That was
Now
really
we're
fun.
talking.
That was super high.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Italians just also like, okay, there's so much to talk about. Italians just don't give a fuck, full stop, ever. I go to rent this Vespa. Dude just didn't ask me for anything. He was just like, come back in like a few hours. And then I was like, do you need to see my driving license? He was like, oh, yeah. And I was like,
oh, thanks for reminding me.
Okay,
yeah, I do. And he was like, oh, just give me 50 euros, then come back later. I'm like, all right, okay. So just, everyone was just super chill about everything. But yeah, no, like, so as I was saying, coffee everywhere. Like I got on this train and I booked like, I don't know, like the nicer version of the train carriage or whatever.
Right.
And I sit down at this train, I get on, this guy comes up to me, he's like, hey, do you want an espresso? And I was like,
Is he just like carrying an espresso?
this is like the guy who works there. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. Okay, I'll take an espresso.
Yeah.
Connor can never say no to espressos.
That was it was like supersized me, but for espressos. It was like my rule was I wasn't allowed to say no to any espressos
I
offered to
have
me.
to take every espresso.
If someone offers me a coffee, I
Was
have
it
to
good
drink
on
it.
the train though?
Super good.
Really?
Dude, this is the thing that I learned about Italy. It doesn't matter how dog shit the area or the building or whatever your place is in. It could be like the most run down. Like everything had an espresso machine in it and a good one. Like I'm convinced people who are like can't afford their rent or whatever. They're like, damn, I'm homeless, but I'm not an animal. Holds espresso machine. You know what I mean? Like it's like I went. So then I went on the train as well, and I went to like the food compartment where you can get food. It was barren. There was nothing. It was like 2 bags of crisps. But of course, there was just a giant, one of those really massive espresso. They're everywhere. And I'm like, can I get a cappuccino? And he's like, of course. Makes me a cappuccino. Every cappuccino was like €1 as well. I was like, this is fucked up. This is so cheap. Everywhere it makes coffee amazing. Like everywhere does
the
coffee.
Italian government just give each new resident of Italy just like an espresso machine?
Yeah,
It's like subsidized.
Yeah,
It comes with every house.
like,
you know?
welcome to the country. Here's your espresso
There's
machine.
got to be something I'm missing because like those machines are expensive, but they're everywhere. Everyone has
damn.
one. And it's so good because
That's where
like,
the taxpayer money is going.
yeah. So like I landed I got in the airport and I stayed at the airport hotel, like one nearby. And I stay in this hotel and I wake up and I go to the breakfast and I was kind of I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of heartbroken because I went for the breakfast.
Yeah.
And there was like, it said American coffee. And it was just in this like just jug. And I was like, duh. So I pour it and I start drinking it because I need coffee.
Yeah.
And then I see people getting cappuccinos. I'm like, oh fuck. They're to
Salvation.
I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, they're just to order. Fuck, I'm an idiot. So then I was like, oh, I fucking poured this thing and I drank it all. And I was like, no, one of my coffees, I've wasted it. Yeah, it was insane.
One of my 8 a day.
one of my 8 a day.
That was wasted on
I was like, fuck.
on an American coffee.
Oh, it was so good. It was just like the coffee game in Italy is just the best I've ever had in my life. It's just the amount that everyone drinks and as well as like everyone just cares. There's no like chains anywhere. It's all just like everyone just knows how to make good coffee and there's good.
Didn't have to go
That's
to a
how you know
single
it's good.
Starbucks.
No, I actually there is a Starbucks roastery, like one of the reserve ones, the
Right.
fancy ones in Milan, which I checked out because I was like, I wonder what Starbucks looks like in Italy because it's got to be like, it's got to be good, right?
It has to be
because
good.
you're in Italy,
You'd hope
right?
so.
Well,
I
that's like saying McDonald's has to be good in America, right? Surely,
No.
surely.
No.
Yeah,
Because I literally had like an hour to kill, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's right next to where I was staying. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a look. And then I went to the because they had like they do alcohol drinks in that Starbucks.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so I
I
had,
suppose
like-
this is Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the like the espresso martini that they made with olive oil and shit. It was fucking bomb. It was so good,
God damn.
dude. But yeah, I pasta every single day for lunch and dinner.
How much
Because
weight did you gain?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm not looking. It's like, dude, I remember this as well, but like Italians eat a lot, or at least because you go to the every dinner they have the like first course, which is like normally like just pasta, and then you get a main, but the pasta is like the size of what I would consider to be a main.
Yeah.
So normally I'm eating just 2 main dishes and a fucking starter every night. I'm like dying, but it's so good that I can't stop. And every night I was just in pain, like, oh, I can't do it again. Proceeds to immediately do it again.
Yeah.
But it's so good. And man, Italy is just like, I just felt like when I was there, I was like, man, this is just Southeast Asia.
Wait,
of
what?
Europe.
What?
Hold on. How did you get there?
Because there's fucking mopeds everywhere. The mopeds run Italy. Like they were just fucking everywhere.
Like Vespers?
Yeah, and there was no parking for like bicycles, only parking for like Vespers, and it was just again everywhere. There's so many of them.
Right.
It reminded me of when I was in Thailand, and then also everyone's loud, very loud. You go to like a nice family restaurant, and everyone is. It's like a different. It's like enthusiastic. I wouldn't say loud as in like obnoxious. More like everyone's with their family,
Cheery.
and they are very, very loud.
How's the driving over there? That's the real test.
Yeah, they're insane. They don't.
They don't give a fuck.
I'm pretty sure the rules are a suggestion.
Okay.
Because like I think they have like an autobahn, but I don't know if they realize there is a speed limit on it. Because I was going the speed limit, and I was the slowest person on the road.
Yeah.
Dude, and like no one indicates ever. Just ever. Like no one fucking indicated.
Feeling at home
ever.
now? Feeling at home? All right. all
That's
right.
sounding more like Thailand.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm like I'm just in Southeast Asia, but in Europe, and it's hot. You know, the only thing it's missing is like super spicy food.
Yeah.
But like it was, it just reminded me so much of Southeast Asia.
Hello,
and
my
Thailand.
fellow Italians. Now
genuinely.
I know. Like, I've always wanted to go to Italy anyway. I kick myself that I never went to Italy when I actually lived in fucking Europe. But it's just the fucking thing. Grass is greener on the other side.
The only problem for you is that you have to eat the crust.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, Joey. Here's the thing. The crust, I can eat the crust if the crust is good.
Yeah.
Okay, but 90% of the times, if you are in a fucking party and you order crust from like Pizza Hut or Domino's, I'm like, nah, this is not good crust, all right? But if it's like fresh Italian pizza,
I only had like pizza once. I just had pasta all the time. Pasta
I would have a lot of pasta as well.
Yeah.
and it's so good and it's so like varied, right? Like
Yeah.
I love pizza, but You
I
know?
think, yeah, pasta definitely has more variety for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's way more
Yeah.
types of pasta I found as opposed to. I mean, like pizza's very varied, but you know, it's
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's some fucking like how.
I heard. I remember as well when I went to North Italy, the seafood there was also really fucking
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I had a lot of
Yeah.
seafood. Whenever there was fish on the menu, I would just order it.
Oh, the seafood
Yeah.
pasta up there was
It was really good.
so good.
Grilled fish was so good. Ooh, they were big fish too.
God, you're getting me hungry, man. You're getting me so hungry.
It was very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I mean, privileged, very, very privileged to be able to go there and enjoy it. It was fucking bomb. Yeah, it was great. I there's nothing. I don't really have much to say about it. It was just a
Yeah,
pretty standard
when was
vacation.
the last time you went to Italy before, like, going back this time?
I think I skied over from France and spent like a day.
Skied over?
You can ski.
Oh, yeah.
From France to Italy.
Okay.
It's some of the things. Yeah.
Ski slopes and
Yeah,
borders,
yeah.
yeah.
That was the last time I went, but I think the last time I actually went to Italy was I think I went skiing there in like
Right.
I think Turin or something when I was younger. But again, I was like 17, 16. I didn't, you know, I was just like, you know, when you're that age, you're like, I just want to play DS.
Facts.
God
So
damn.
I didn't appreciate the food. I didn't
Why
care.
we going for Italy for our tour, man? Fuck.
I know.
Because no Italians watch us.
No Italians watch us, god damn it.
Mamma mia.
Come on, guys.